you're going to be the Barry this time, huh?
Somebody has to be.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything. I was waiting for you.
Welcome to Indie Only Fans, your local Indianapolis sports podcast.
Welcome. Hi, Jameson.
Hey, Dan.
Barry, how you doing?
Good.
Excellent.
What were we just talking about?
Shorn scrotums.
There's nothing quite as exhilarating as a shorn scrotum.
That is an Austin Powers line and apparently a way of life for 2 out of 3 people in this room.
Who shall remain nameless.
Yeah. Tonight's pod notes are brought to you by Jameson McLaughlin and by who else? Oh, obviously Rush on Main. But, let's pick somebody else tonight too. Let me think
The
about it.
Bowie Law Firm.
Yes, the Jim Bowie.
Jim Bowie Law Firm.
Yeah, private. We should become
Grant County's finest.
I want to become a private investigator, and then like Jim, when he retires, he can kind of be our legal
liaison.
Yeah, like he could help us with a forensic type.
That's not what an attorney does.
He'd be the one.
That's what he'll do.
You. He'd be hiring you to be the investigator.
Yes.
Yeah,
it could be we could turn him into a divorce attorney.
He'll be our counsel, obviously, but he'll also counsel us on things of a legal nature. Like, he'll be the expert.
He'll be the guy that says, "Hey, I have this case going on, and I need to hire you to go do some private investigation for me."
Do you guys like?
All right, let's go private investigate.
You like John Grisham?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've read almost everything he's ever written.
Me too.
I might
even the non-law stuff.
I will say
Dan and Barry's book corner.
Some of the law stuff or some of the non-law stuff. His books are so entertaining. They're real simple, just
simple old yarns.
Yes, they're good.
He spins a good
He's
yarn.
A good storyteller.
He's a hell of a weaver, that one.
He's a weaver.
Do you guys watch Lincoln Lawyer?
I saw season 1. Yeah, I like it. It's good. I started season 2, and I think I got about 2 or 3 episodes in. It's good though. Pretty good acting. What are we talking about tonight, Jameson? What do you got on our list here?
We got lots of things.
I love the first thing you got on the list because it's
here we go.
It's full of hope.
Relax.
It is full of hope.
Relax.
Yeah, we're going to overreact. We overreact on everything, Barry.
Of course, Barry.
But it's nice to overreact on something positive. Okay? Our guy, Anthony Richardson, was back.
Mm-hmm.
And he had one hell of a game.
He did. We won.
And he won.
He had a pretty good game.
No,
it was a good game.
Okay.
Barry, shut your face. He had 2 fantastic drives to end the game.
He did. He orchestrated some drives.
Yeah, some nasty, like 7 for 7 on the second to last drive.
Did it
threw
work?
Yeah, it did.
It's the mental.
Just mentality.
The mental.
Yeah, we got a little Colts, a little Pacers, a little, Dairy Queen versus Culver's versus Handels. I don't know. It might get a little crazy.
DQ Culver Handel debate. We'll save that for the end. That's
hot.
That's hot.
I want to announce mine so badly right now.
No.
Okay.
You know what you're missing from this is the
Ritters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I demand Ritters be put on there. In fact,
it's in.
It's an other. Option D, other.
No, yes,
sir. Other.
No, sir. It's an option D all by itself. Ritters, other. Please.
I mean, for me, there's a clear winner, but that's fine. We will.
I might stump.
I'm pegging Jameson for Handels.
I might stump for the Q. I mean, I had the Q yesterday.
Queen's choice.
Kelly brought home a small banana split blizzard. It was delicious.
Yeah.
So, AR, go ahead with your AR5 take.
So, I've heard talk about Josh Allen and AR5, and because I don't know if you were a lot of people don't remember how bad Josh Allen was in his first.
He
was not good. He was not good at all. And Buffalo were very similar to the Colts fans, a little upset that they drafted this kid from North Dakota State, and I think he had definitely had a whole year of college that he was a starter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he had much more than that.
Right. And it was always his accuracy.
It was always because he has a gun.
First year.
Yeah, he had a gun and he can run, but he couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Yep.
So I decided to look up AR5.
I'm looking at it right now.
Versus Josh Allen's first 10 games, and it's
incredible.
It is. It's shocking because Richardson. Shocking. Richardson's actually better.
Better.
Seven.
Anthony Richardson is better than Josh Allen.
First 10 games. It's actually not insanely better, but
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, both had 7 passing touchdowns. Richardson has 5. My glasses suck. Please hold.
I got you right here. Richardson had 5 rushing touchdowns. Allen had 6. Turnovers, Richardson 11. Allen had more, 13. Go ahead.
Yeah, he was a giveaway machine. He's like Peyton Manning. Forget about it.
Yes.
Pass rating, Richardson 68.8, Josh Allen 64.2. Completion percentage, 50.2 for Richardson, 52.3. So just a couple percentage
They're
points
almost identical
Yeah,
stats.
it's creepy.
It's very crazy. So basically, Richardson equals young Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Wrap it up in a bow. Merry
I
Christmas,
mean,
Indianapolis.
yeah.
You're welcome.
If he can ultimately turn into something similar to Josh Allen, we do have a freaking stud on our hands.
When?
Yeah. Just saying.
When?
So I'm gonna choose to see the positive.
Last week, I was accused of being the biggest Anthony Richardson supporter.
I don't remember that.
I
do
don't
you?
either. We'll have
I
to
was
check
all-
those.
yeah,
Check the
check the
tape on
tapes.
that.
That
one,
sounds a bit revisionist.
Yeah.
Check the tapes.
We might. We might. But I mean, he looked good.
He did
I mean,
look
he was
good.
hitting people in stride. The pass to Alec Pierce on the last drive for 50 yards. Perfect
Yeah.
in stride, right in his hands. Sauce Gardner got sauced. It was a thing of beauty.
He had a couple of classic Richardson plays though in the game too. To be fair,
To be fair,
To be fair,
the 2-point conversion attempt, the touch pass that I could have made. I'm saying that
remember that one?
confidently.
Remember that
Your
one that
skills,
he just
bro.
rifled into Pittman? I mean, it was a perfect throw. Pittman just couldn't handle it. 'cause it
Yeah,
was
I
such
guess
a
he's
rifle.
throwing lasers, Barry. I mean,
Either the receivers start catching him or just take a little bit off of that, just a little bit.
well,
Just
start
rifle them in there, but
catching them, or we'll put somebody out there who will.
yeah. I mean, Josh Downs is quickly becoming our best receiver.
He is. He's special.
quickly becoming. He is. Our
He
best
has
receiver.
become the best receiver.
He's our most dangerous weapon.
And as bad as Alec Pierce was last year, he's actually
Man.
been really good this year.
Panned out. He's that. He takes the lid off. I didn't realize he was such a deep threat.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's because he's so big too, right? It's
He's
just-
a big dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's been a really great surprise, Alec Pierce.
Yeah, we have 4 legit receivers
A.D. Mitchell is showing signs of coming out of the
not
show.
being a wuss.
A baby.
Yeah.
A baby.
Alligator arm guy. Until he quits alligator arm things up.
He made some big boy plays last week, or this last weekend. And so, yeah, Josh Allen, or Anthony Richardson. Same
One and the
pass.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah, one and the same,
One and the
basically.
same. One and the same.
Probably beat Patrick Mahomes when we play him in the playoffs.
We start by beating Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, my friend is not going to be.
Is that at Lucas Oil?
I think it is. Let me check.
Yeah, check that. Because, Barry, we have a Pacer game Sunday. Another. What is up with the Sunday 5 o'clock games?
That's all I got so far.
It is.
Yeah. So, do you want to do the double?
Maybe.
Those tickets are going to not
Yeah.
be cheap.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I mean, we'll buy
What's
600 tickets and stand.
How much did we make on the pod this month?
At least $1 million.
No, probably
$6
close to 13, 14
Cents.
cents. Actually, I'm going to send you guys a Venmo request. So we're folding. This is
I
our
mean,
last episode.
if there was any team in the NFL I'd want to watch this year, it'd be the Lions. So.
Right. I mean, even if it is one of those games where even if you lose, you get to see a pretty special Lions team. Jamie's yawning already. 10
Yeah.
minutes in.
Yeah.
Soccer tonight.
No, actually, I didn't have anything.
Nice.
Yard work.
You went to Floor Tech.
Yeah.
Love Floor Tech.
What's Floor Tech?
Is a local flooring store owned by Jeff Montfort. His son played soccer for me. Gave me a free sweatshirt.
Okay.
I rock it. Free advertising.
It's a good looking sweatshirt.
Thanks, Jeff.
Center Grove colors.
Sponsored by
Floor Tech.
Floor Tech.
Your local
Seriously,
flooring
You could get
needs.
him to sponsor this podcast.
Yeah.
$50 for some equipment.
3/4 inch oak.
Yeah.
We'll drop Floor Tech.
He does
at
carpet,
every open and close.
laminate, hardwood, you name it. Floor Tech is
Floor
your
Tech.
place for high quality flooring.
your local floor horse. No,
Yes.
just kidding.
No.
Just kidding.
Great family,
It does
though.
have a little
Thank
ring
you,
to it.
Montforts.
Yeah. Been slinging floors since 44.
Sure.
Anyway. What were we talking about? Colts?
AR5 being
AR5.
Josh Allen,
Yeah.
2.0.
Yeah.
No, we
3.0.
moved,
We're on
we moved
3.0.
on to A.D. Mitchell.
We did.
We moved on.
We are an
Is
AR.
Leatu,
We're on
the next
3.0
inning?
version 2 robot.
Leatu the
Not
next
only
coming?
Leatu, but Quiddy Pay has actually in the
Yeah.
last couple weeks started to step up a little bit too.
You
which-
hear his name called a lot in the broadcast.
yes, I
Yeah.
like it.
Mhm.
I like it. If we could get two like just decent defensive ends to go with our tackles,
Latu's been
ooh.
pretty steady. He's like playing like a vet.
Yeah, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Starting to like our
He
team.
started slow, but he's just took him a minute,
He's a rookie.
Right.
and now he's just
Yeah.
the guy that's going to get 12 sacks a year for the next 15 years.
He's that guy.
So great.
I love that. Any other shiners from the? Did our kicker? Our kicker was okay.
He hit some
Gay.
Our kicker.
Yeah, Matt Gay.
drunk kicker, liquored up kicker.
And then
He got me a 50-yarder.
how did we all win in the RFL this week? Did you win in the RFL?
I did.
I did.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice work, McLaughlin. So that doesn't happen very often. When all three of us win.
What are the chances?
Not good.
Not very good this year.
Right.
Well,
yeah.
I'm in the mix, so it's obviously already skewing below the norm.
Yeah. Tommy was dropping some 7 out of the 8 best teams in the RFL
That
or
was CPO.
CPC. Or was that
That
CPO?
was CPO. Awesome.
I hate that it's true. Let's not talk of it again. It is dead to us.
I mean, it is a pretty good odds, though. They do dominate.
How many people do we know that are threatening to quit the league this year?
Nobody that I'm aware
Nobody?
of.
Okay. Usually it's like 1 or 2 or 3.
Oh, that threat always looms
Does it?
over my head.
For you? Yeah.
Yeah, but I won't.
Yeah, you're pretty calm this year. Yeah. I love it. No threats of leaving.
If you're in it, then I'm in it. We're both 4-7.
Got to win out and get some help.
Yeah.
I got so lucky this week. I was down like 22. He had Stroud. I had Mixon and CeeDee Lamb. I thought I was for sure
Mixon
done.
just went
N-
berserker.
Mixon maybe changed my whole season.
I was up like 50 or 60 against our mother, and she had Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, Joe Mixon. I'm like,
Oh my God.
yeah, it was great.
Oh my God.
It was great.
She bent you over,
Yeah.
spanked you with your whalebone brush.
Yup.
Soft bristles.
You always were her favorite, Jameson.
I know.
Soft bristle
Always.
whalebone,
Still
hand
am.
carved,
Still am. Thanks, Mom.
inlaid with what's the blue turquoise? Inlaid with turquoise. It's
Mm.
beautiful. It's
Is
just beautiful. It's Navajo. Navajo's made it for her for James.
Cherokee, please.
What was the
We are
name?
Sioux.
Of,
1/16th Cherokee.
Sioux. Cherokee.
what was the name of the brush in the Will Ferrell ice skating movie?
Did he have a name for it?
Yeah.
I don't know, but it was badass. I don't know. That's a good. We'll look that up.
I love that movie. I think we've already discussed this, though.
But we haven't discussed it enough.
No, I mean, there's never enough
We just did
discussion
a
on Blades
surface.
of Glory. We could do like a legit podcast on that movie and how amazing it really is.
Will Ferrell.
We need to do that shit in the summer.
Just podcast.
Watch a movie and
Mm-hmm.
watch 6 episodes of a season, and then just
Mm.
1 hour on each.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple good shows that did just come out, so I'm pretty pumped about
Damn it! We lost. The Colts lost 3 in a row. That's.
Yeah, that hurt the season.
We should have beat the Texans. That's the one. So we got Lions, Patriots, Broncos, Titans, Giants, Jags. That's a week. Like after the Lions this week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Got to beat the Broncos.
5 winnable games. Yeah, Broncos are playing really tough.
Yeah, and
And
that
it's
just
also got
takes us
playoff
into pod
implications.
note number 2, the Colts playoff chances.
Yes.
We're not going to catch the Ravens, the Texans, the Chargers, Steelers, Bills, or Chiefs.
Why?
We're not
they're
going to.
Too far ahead of us.
Right.
And
It's
they-
Denver.
Or the Texans. You said Texans.
I said the Texans. It's Denver. Is the one.
Is the 7th?
Is the 7 seed. It's 6-5. We're 5-6. We play them.
Oh yeah.
That's a playoff game. I
and
mean,
it-
a lot can happen after that, but
That is
Denver's
Tiebreakers.
schedule, I think, is pretty brutal going down the stretch because they have to play the Chiefs.
but also the Raiders.
Yeah.
So we could end up 10-7. We just got to go 5-1.
Yeah. the Broncos have Raiders, Browns, us, Chargers, Bengals, Chiefs. So I mean, their last 3 games are brutal.
Yeah, Chargers and Chiefs. Chargers are playing really tough.
Yeah, and the Bengals can beat anybody.
Harbaugh, man.
I can't believe the Bengals have 4 wins. It's crazy.
I don't know the stats, so I'm not going to try to remember it. But there's some crazy stats with the numbers that Burrow's putting up in 7 losing games.
Yeah, he's been in Fuego for like 3 or 4 weeks, and they keep losing.
Why? Because the D.
They're the Bengals.
Their D is no bueno.
Is it porous?
It is not good, but like the Denver Broncos defense is stout, and so that's going to be a real test of is Anthony Richardson Josh Allen 2.0 because their defense is good.
Who the
Broncos?
Broncos, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about the Lions this week? They get scored on, don't they?
Man,
they got a good defense.
the Jaguars don't score on them.
6 points.
They're so bad. Let's pull up the old Detroit Lions.
Lions.
The Colts win this game on Sunday. It's because the defense came to play.
Yeah.
We're not going to outscore those guys. No way.
Right.
No how.
I mean, they gave up 20 to the Rams, 16 to the Bucks, 13 to the Cardinals, 29 to the Seahawks, 29 to the Vikings.
So they can be scored on.
23 to the Texans.
That's a pretty low.
I mean, a couple
of 29s, but a lot of 13s and 16s.
Yeah.
I mean,
20
points.
20, 16,
We're
13.
There's 3.
We're going to need
3 over 23s.
It's 23-20. We win the game.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Kick a field goal late, win 23-20.
Mm-hmm.
They
So
score
the defense has
a lot.
We need to hold them to less than 25
Turnovers.
For sure.
Turn Goff over twice.
They've scored 42 or better 4 times.
Yeah. That their offense, when it's like, I think we'll know pretty quickly how the game's going to go. You know what I mean? If they're able to run on us, it's over.
I was just before I choked on water here. I was just going to say if we can stop Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, we may have a chance.
Good luck.
Right. Our run D this year has been suck.
Yeah. But I mean, the big boy in the middle's Buckner's back. So
yeah,
we have a chance. I mean, the defense is what has been really kind of steadying the ship lately.
Wrong. Lately, yes. But in the beginning of the year, our defense is what cost us 2 games.
Mm-hmm. The defense has been the reason we've been in games lately, though.
Agree.
That has changed.
Yeah, if we could just get rid of that. If we should have won that Packers game with Malik Willis. That still pisses me off.
He started twice and won twice.
Yeah,
Malik Willis
gave up like 300 yards rushing. But Colts, right there by the Broncos. Our schedule is the second easiest schedule in the league down the stretch. But we've got to beat them. And I think that is...
Yeah, that's going to be...
It's at Mile High.
Yeah, it's a playoff game. It's at Mile High.
It's at Mile High.
Let's go. Let's meet Tommy there. He's such a not even really closet Broncos fan, is he?
I don't think he's a Broncos fan.
Yeah, he roots for the Broncos.
He talks about him a lot.
The Broncos?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's not like his
it's
Jokic.
It's not like the Nuggets.
The Jokic glazing is embarrassing. I mean, it's like Jokic porn.
Yeah, no, I'll go to bat for Tommy on this one. He doesn't root for the Donkeys.
The Broncos? I not like he does other teams, but he is definitely he's dipped a toe in the water.
He'll drop a wee.
Yeah.
He will drop a wee with the Broncos.
Yeah, I think so too. We'll confirm that with him at some point, but I think so. I think he's dropping wees when it comes to the Broncos.
It's the hometown team.
Yeah.
What did Tommy do in that South Carolina IU basketball game the other day? What are you gonna? I'm a South Carolina football fan.
He had a shirt sewn.
One of the
crimson,
Mama Kelsey shirt.
Yeah.
A
half and half.
That guy is definitely
a house divided.
Different lovingest team that I've ever met in my life.
He's got some diversity in his fan life.
Yeah, I mean, he can, he's got a wide range of shit to talk about.
He went buffet style. He's like, I'll have that. He's like, I'm putting
tapas plates for Tommy.
I'm going to put beef stew on my salad plate.
I always got the Blackhawks in my back pocket.
Yeah.
And if they don't work out, the Avalanche.
I'll put some French fries on there.
He has lived in about 750 places, though. I will give him that.
Really?
Yeah, Colts.
Colts.
What about our other hometown team?
Yeah, we can.
Well, shouldn't we do the pick'ems real quick?
We can.
Where are the pick'ems on
It's
here?
not even on there. Fail. Did you bring us sheets?
I do have sheets.
Sheets.
Well,
you get
we can talk Pacers pre-pick'ems if you want. It doesn't matter to me.
Let's just get the pick'ems in there.
Okay.
We're on NFL. Let's NFL up, and then we can talk about our.
Because then we got to go negative style.
Yeah.
We got to start screaming into the microphones about those Pacers versus the fucking Raptors.
So,
should have just put the fucking G League team out there.
I mean, we're almost down to that.
Yeah. How did we get such an injury? We go from having trouble getting everybody playing time to.
It's all good.
Starting.
Jarris is getting playing time. It's all going to work out for the best in the long run.
Jameson came out swinging this week in the
what was my double last week?
Pick'em stuff. I should lie. It was Detroit.
Well, so
You hit it. Yeah, I think you all hit your doubles, and my double was on the Chiefs. I went against Barry's double. And,
knew those
pick.
Bills.
You were
gonna
like
win.
been off the Chiefs hard too, and then just
know.
got in there.
I know. I'm an idiot. But I didn't. Barry and I finished with the same. We both had 8. Jameson had 11.
Yeah.
Dave
I'm
had
down 2.
Dave had 10.
Dave had 10.
Dave had 10.
I'm down 2, up 1 on Dave.
Dave's creeping while you're sleeping.
Danny's still 8 back.
I don't know. I'm a lot back.
He's way back now. You're almost like a whole week back.
Stop.
You can have that 13-0.
I know.
I know.
Still wouldn't really gain that much ground.
Right.
Do you have the standings?
I don't have them plugged in right now. No.
Plug it.
I feel like that's about right. I'm down 2. I was up 1 last week. You outscored me by a couple, Jamie, so I'm down.
Who was
1.
winning after last week?
Me, by
You
1.
were?
Barry was up 1. That has quickly gone back to where it should be.
To 2. And then Dave was right there.
Mm-hmm. Hold on.
And then there's you.
Yeah,
And
what
he
I
got
had.
10 wins this week, so he caught up
I'm
on me
at
a little
I'm
bit.
at 80 wins now. Jameson with his 11 is at 92, so he's 12 ahead of me. Yeah, almost a full fucking week. Barry with his 8 wins is at 90. He's 2 back of Jameson.
All right.
Dave
dang it.
with his 10 wins
My memory is fucked.
is at 89.
1 ahead behind me.
So
I called that out perfectly.
So Jameson 92, Barry 90, Dave 89, Dan McLaughlin 80. Just keep swinging.
Just let him pick last every single time, and he can go
Right.
against the grain.
Solid 80.
Mm-hmm.
Solid 80.
It's sad.
Week 12. Going into week 12, you've got 80.
That's not bad, is it?
That's sick, bro.
Well, I mean,
After
it's 7 wins, 4 wins, 10 wins, 5, 9, 9, 9, 6, 8, 5, 8. That's not bad. You're just like you've had 2 10 weeks and an 11. You're just doing really well. Remember, you were 8, 8, 8, 8, 8 for the first 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You're like
I remember.
Jerry Seinfeld, even Steven. I will not race. All right, you boys ready?
I'm ready. Born ready,
Okay,
bud.
that was a deep reference. Took me a second.
The Thursday night game is a AFC North battle. The Pittsburgh Steelers going to the Cleveland Browns. Pittsburgh's -3.5. I will take the Steelers to annihilate the Cleveland Browns.
As will I.
I'm going to go with the Brownies. This is one of those games where the Steelers just do some dumb shit because
Yeah.
they do dumb shit a lot.
Steelers do dumb shit. Hold on, I got to send this to Dave. I forgot to send it to him.
And next on the palette here.
All right, so Dallas going to Washington. Washington is -10. The Dallas Cowboys have fallen far which is sad because I have CeeDee Lamb on my fantasy team.
Cooper Rush out there balling, bro.
I mean, he scored some points, but they're just it's so pathetic, the offense that they're just.
They have no running game.
Yeah. Who is
Rico Dowdle.
Rico Dowdle, yeah. I'm trying to think of who the big cat is there now.
Ezekiel
Zeke.
Zeke's 75 years old.
Zeke's not doing a lot of the chopsticks in the bowl lately. Or whatever, yeah, the soup spoon. So Washington -10. That's
it's a big number.
That is a big number.
Give
That's
me the boys. Give me them Cowboys. How about them Cowboys?
Jameson wants the Cowboys.
Yeah, give me 10 points on the Cowboys.
See, this is where I try to make up, and this is I have to. I'm taking Washington.
Good luck, bud.
That just happened.
God, we're 7.5-point dogs.
Detroit
Colts.
-7.5 at the Colts. I'm taking the Colts.
Colts.
Okay.
God damn you, Dave.
Kansas City Chiefs going to Carolina Panthers. What a stupid game. -11 Chiefs. Would you start Patrick Mahomes in fantasy in
Over
that
who?
game? Over Anthony Richardson?
You have Anthony Richardson? How did he end up with
It's a
Anthony?
sore subject probably for Barry.
Well, I had to drop him.
He dropped him. I picked him up like a week or two later. It wasn't like I was.
You were riding Flacco high.
Yeah, I had.
I want Flacco on the waiver wire.
I got Flacco.
I had Flacco for a while.
Yeah. Anyway, I have Richardson, but yeah, I mean, doesn't it seem like Mahomes that's just going to be a running? Andy Reid's just going to run the ball,
Jekyl?
short passes.
It depends on the rest of your matchups. I mean, do you need the 13 or 14 that Mahomes is going to guarantee you?
Right.
Or do you need the upside of getting 20 plus from Anthony Richardson?
You know,
if
that
you got
now
all
that
them.
I honestly though, Barry, I think I'm playing it.
Oh, okay, there you go. I'm going to set your lineup.
I think. Yeah, I might do a Ruxin and let you set
Right.
it. That'd be fun. You want to do that? You want me
Maybe.
to? Let me think about it.
Yeah,
But
I'll marinate on that one.
yeah, maybe I'll let you decide which quarterback I start. Because
I got Cousins and Tua.
I have Downs and I have DeAndre Hopkins too. So it's like I have the click clack for each. It's a weird scene on my team. It's kind of sucky. So Kansas City -11 at Carolina. I'm gonna take Carolina. No, I'm not. Stop. What are you thinking? Don't be ridiculous, Carolina. Yeah, I'm taking Carolina.
I'm taking the Chiefs.
Barry. I know. It's too many points. Like they just.
It is. I did it for the Cowboys. I'm going to do it for the Panthers.
Yeah.
Was Carolina? Are they coming off a bye?
I think so.
And Bryce Young played pretty okay.
Bryce
for
Young
a
is
couple of
hot
weeks.
right
Yeah.
now.
Right.
He's won 2 in a row.
He's
Can
hot.
you see the sunshine? Can
Yeah.
you just feel
Good luck.
the moonshine?
I mean, it's got 20 to 13 written all over it. Panthers.
Oh, wow.
Minnesota going to Chicago. Minnesota -3.5. Sam Darnold and the boys.
Bears are in an absolute free fall.
Ferda.
Getting blocked by the Packers, that had to sting.
So had they
bit.
lost on a
So-
last-second Hail Mary and a blocked field goal?
Yes.
So one of the greatest
Love it.
parts of my week this week, the Colts won, which is always makes for
Nailed
better.
it.
But all of these Instagram reels going around where people were videotaping that final kick with the Bears fans. I think I sent. I don't know who I sent what to, but there was one where a little kid, his dad's videotaping him, and the kid realizes the kick was just blocked, and he just starts crying, man, and just so upset. And then of course, down at the bottom, it's like, "Welcome to being a Bears fan."
Yes. Love it.
AKA the Bears text thread.
Yes, that's right. You did say that. Yeah. Man, I wonder what their text thread, guys. We should have had Seep or Devo on tonight to.
Do you think they're having a
Especially
Bears fan only team meeting right now?
a
A
fan
conference
only
call?
meeting?
Yeah.
Yes,
All right,
they're
we
having
need
a
to call a
fan-
meeting right now.
Guys, team meeting.
FaceTime. All right.
Yeah, CPC team meeting.
I mean, not only was it a block field goal, but it was the Packers that did it too. It just
Yeah.
makes it even better.
They haven't beat him in a long time, I don't think.
Why does that make us so happy?
Because it's great. It'd be like us.
But we need to be better.
I know.
We need to root for them.
Wrong. Won't happen.
Probably not going to happen for me either.
I'm going to take the Vikings. So
-3. That's a tricky little
it's
line.
tricky.
It's
Get
tricky
it,
to
Bear. What you
rock
gonna do?
around to rock a rhyme that's right on time. It's tricky. If you ever go to Kings Island and ride the Beast, they play that
Oh, do they?
on a loop. I mean, you got to wait for 45 minutes. At least you get to listen to It's
Tricky,
Tricky about
tricky,
5
tricky.
times. Give me the Vikings.
I was waiting for you to do that because I'm going to take the Bears.
There's a reason why you have 80.
I'm taking the home dog. Live.
Yeah,
Live dog.
Live wire right there, boy. Pat's going to Miami. Pat's getting 7.
Yeah, Miami.
Dolphins are hot. Give me the Fins.
Same.
Barry J-Mo. New England going to the Dolphins.
Swing for the fences, bro.
Go for it.
It's your only.
Yep.
You got to, man.
Plus, I think they're gonna. I think
they're gonna maybe win the game outright
they're gonna cover.
because he is the closet Patriot.
He
fan.
can take the money line
Hey, listen.
and double shock power that for 4.
Listen, Drake May is good.
Drake May's hot.
He's good.
Yeah.
He's a good quarterback.
So you are on the Pats.
That's confirmed.
Okay.
Tampa Bay Bucks going to the Giants. DeVito starting for the Giants this week.
Oh,
Daniel Jones, 3rd stringer.
Gabagool, Barry.
Oh,
Yeah, Daniel Jones has been demoted. They didn't even demote him to backup. They demoted him to 3rd. It's like a fuck you. Like, hey, 3rd string, bud.
Hey, he's gonna be sitting there with that little Microsoft tablet counting his cash. He does not care.
That's probably a good point. And his Manhattan patent, Barry. Eating gabagool from Danny DeVito's mother.
Oh,
Danny
Sorry.
DeVito.
Or
Tommy.
Tommy.
Forget about
Give me the Giants on the Tommy DeVito upswing.
Right. I'm taking the Bucks. Baker. I love Baker. Barry, you want the Bucks or the Giants? You want the DeVito or you want the Mayfield? You want the blue plate, the Mayfield? You want the MCL? You want the MCL?
I'm just going to play the numbers here. Dave's going to take the Bucks.
Yeah.
I want to stay ahead of Dave. I'm taking the Bucks.
Yep. Barry takes the Bucks. You ever go to MCL? Either one of you?
Oh, absolutely.
Isn't it called the Mayfield? Isn't that the plate where it's like a lesser sized portion of entree
No, it's
and you
not
get
the
2
Mayfield.
sides? The blue plate. I thought it was the Mayfield. God, it's so good. I went up to REI a lot.
The Jenny plate?
The Jenny plate, Barry. Or is that Gray's?
I don't think Gray's has a. Is that in Mooresville, right?
Gray's doesn't have to have a special, do they? They're like, you'll pay full price.
And we'll give you 3 pieces of chicken.
Yeah, and if
you'll
you
pay for one.
yeah,
and
if
you'll
you come
like
on
it.
Wednesday, we'll give you a free piece of pie. So forget about it. Tennessee Titans going to the Houston Texans. They're hot. They beat the Cowboys' ass last night. Did you watch any of that?
No.
Sad. It was huge.
Huge.
Jerry Jones.
Who's
Did
even
Jerry
playing
Jones'
quarterback
head
for the
explode?
Titans right now?
It was Levis.
Is it still Levis?
He came back.
Will
He played at least last week.
to Nakina for 99 yards.
It's hard to respect a country you had to bail out of 2 big ones. But you got to hand it to the French on mayonnaise.
That's what I'm saying. And baguettes. Baguettes are pretty special. Titans going to Houston, -7.5. Divisional game. Will Levis. I'm taking the Titans in the points. That's stupid. Who do you want? You want that home favorite, Bear? Let me sign you up for a
Yeah,
little.
give me the Texans.
You want the full entree with the salad?
Texans.
You're going to be grabbing Jello on your way in and a salad and shit. You're going to, like,
Texans.
boom, both of you. Yep. Welcome to your $60 MCL bill.
I'm going to
It adds
Gray's.
up quick, doesn't
I'm
it?
going to Gray's.
It really does. $60
every day of the
will be
week. so
$70 at Gray's.
Yeah.
it's
You
fine.
can't make
I
the
get,
mi-
hey, free pie Wednesday.
You can't make the mistake of grabbing a coleslaw or a Jello or a macaroni salad right there at the beginning.
Those deviled eggs.
That's so rookie, man. Just keep going.
Get to the pies.
Get to the
Just
pies. Get to
nothing
the
to see
pies.
here.
Get to the pies. It's about the hot entrees, the sides, the salad. I mean.
And if you're feeling generous, a sweet tea at the end. But,
I go for
water's good.
I like a cornbread with some butter and honey, and then I'll cut the cornbread up and lather it up with some butter and honey and let it set, and it's kind of like a little dessert.
I'm typically a yeast roll kind of guy.
What do you put on it? Butter?
Butter.
Yeah.
Honey butter if you got it.
No bread when I go to the
Well, if the bread's included, I mean, sometimes they're like,
talking about?
they're like, what bread do you want? I'm like, I don't want any bread. They're like, well,
Well,
it's
it's
included with your
included,
meal.
yeah.
Oh, well,
So
give me
bread's
the
I
yeast
mean, if
roll.
it was free, I would
Yeah.
take it.
What are you getting there? A muffin? You go
Blueberry muffin.
Blueberry muffin?
Take it
I
home
would
with you.
kill
Can I
it.
get a little box?
Because that you can take with you. That's a good
I'm
plan.
not
Eat
getting
for
the
breakfast
blueberry
the
muffin.
next
I would probably go cornbread.
Listen, you just turn that into 2 meals.
Cornbread. Don't be messing with my cornbread.
I love a
Does it
MCL, the tilapia, and they're like, you want tartar or
It's got, like, nuts on
cocktail?
top
And I'm
of it.
like, yes, I do. Want both.
Yeah.
So,
It's got
All right.
nuts. Isn't it made with
yeah, it's
Pistachio.
It's lightly crusted.
Pistachios.
It's lightly crusted. It's delicious. The little butter sauce it's sitting in that pan. It's like glistening.
Give me a good turkey Manhattan.
Are tenderloins and cafeterias like exclusively Indiana things? I think they are.
I would never get a tenderloin at a cafeteria.
Well, no, but
It's not even on the radar. I didn't even know they offered them.
if they have
That's
a
not
big,
what he's saying.
Oh.
He's saying our tenderloins and
So 2 separate things, but like both these things are so both Indiana.
yes, but the next time you're at a cafeteria, if they have a big fat fried tenderloin,
yeah, I get it at Grace.
yeah, you can go ahead and get that.
No.
Put some white gravy
Oh,
on
yeah,
it.
white gravy.
Yeah.
Put the mashed
the
potatoes
fuck out.
under it.
Yeah, it's not
Or
a
on
sandwich.
top of
It's
it.
a tenderloin.
Gravy at all.
Listen, before I hit that tenderloin, I'm going meatloaf or I'm going turkey breast
Right,
or
so-
I'm going the carved beef. What's that? The
Roast
roast beef.
beef?
Yeah, with this au jus. And they're
If you're
like,
gonna go roast beef.
do you
get
want
a roast beef-
horseradish?
Roast beef.
And then I'm
Manhattan.
going tilapia, and then you're going
roast
big,
beef
huge,
Manhattan.
fat fried tenderloin.
The Manhattans are good. I'll give you
I
that.
love good
The
Manhattans.
Manhattan's good. I like the noodles too. The turkey noodles.
Yep,
Chicken
I will
noodles?
do the same thing. Put
On
my
mashed
mashed potatoes
potatoes?
on there first, then the noodles over the top of it.
So do you guys go mashed potatoes
God, it
and
makes me
mac
wanna
and
just-
cheese double starch? Or like, nah, I gotta mix
no.
in some green beans in
I'm all,
this bitch.
usually green beans or broccoli. I like a green.
Do you put some of that nacho cheese up on that broccoli?
Yes.
Cream
Yeah,
spinach every now and again if I'm feeling
Mm.
weird.
Eh.
I like cream spinach.
Sometimes I'll get a salad. I will be the guy that gets the salad to go with
A
my-
little one?
just a little side
Okay.
salad.
With
Yeah.
chef salad?
No,
Okay.
no chef salad. Just
Acceptable.
a side salad with some ranch.
If you're feeling it, if you're like, I had.
Texas Roadhouse last night. Their salads are so good.
Are they?
Crunchy croutons.
Yeah.
Do they still?
Buttermilk
Do they still have the
ranch.
big yeast rolls?
Yeah.
Yes.
Unlimited.
Those are so great.
Cinnamon butter.
That's right. That's a clutch move by them.
I
The
think
cinnamon butter.
there was me, Katie, the 3 kids, and Cooper, and I'm pretty sure we had at least 6 to 7
Cooper.
baskets or rolls.
Yeah. Well, you got teenagers will put down
Dude.
some bread.
They will smash those rolls.
Yeah.
Henry and his buddies had a challenge who could, how many baskets they could pound. I think he said they got through 21.
Oh my land! At the what did the Roadhouse keep bringing them out gladly?
Yeah.
They
I
don't
think they
care.
knew the server. Yeah,
Yeah.
and if you keep asking for them.
They just make a big ass pan of them. They're like teenagers. Put a pan in.
Just make sure you tip, boy.
Do they have peanuts there still?
Not
They-
out. They have them
yeah.
in packages.
Yeah.
I grabbed like 8 on the way out.
Oh, you do.
They don't. They haven't had them the last couple times I've been to the one over here, which kind of pisses me off.
Last thing on food. Do you ever order carry out from Olive Garden?
No.
No. Okay.
I
Never
did
mind.
during COVID.
Yeah. We ordered it this week, and they have a thing where you can add on like a
$5.
eat it tomorrow
Take
entree.
home,
Yeah.
yeah.
So great.
Eat it up the
Fettuccine
next day,
Alfredo.
yep.
Next day, boom. You're like, oh, what am I gonna? Ooh, got the
Oh,
fettuccine
yeah.
Alfredo. Dip some breadsticks in that. Okay, so we got the Denver Broncos going to the Los Angeles Raiders.
How about them cafeterias?
Yeah,
We
Dan-
did a total deep dive on cafeterias.
know.
I am so proud of us right now.
Yeah, you
Great
should be because it
brothers.
was a good.
I
it
mean,
was a
mark
good dive.
this. Mark this, please.
It was a good dive.
Mm-hmm.
We need to send that to MCL because they should be
Yes.
grateful.
And Grace.
And Grace.
This,
Grace is just a little farther
brought
away.
to you by Indiana Cafeterias.
That's right.
Do you guys have you ever been, or
no.
it's closed now, to that buffet in Hagerstown, Guy
No.
Wolliver's?
No.
Have you ever heard of that?
I've been to
No.
I've been to a few Amish places where they're kind of buffet-ish, where they like bring out the big plates and there's like fried chicken and
Family style.
oh man, that's down in Evansville. The soccer tournament is where it's called the Black Buggy. You ever go there?
No.
Okay,
Just go to the
Do
Iron
it.
Skillet up
Do
by
it.
Marion University.
Mm-hmm.
is that an Amish?
It's a family
Barry,
style
Barry
fried
grabbed
chicken.
our ankles and just pulled us right back in this food.
Yeah.
hole.
I mean, today I had Kroger. I just go to Kroger and get the barbecue chicken, mashed potatoes, corn for lunch, $7.
Oh my God.
Had it today. Fantastic.
Kroger's got great fried chicken.
Yeah, they
I'll
do.
that shit all day.
I didn't get the fried. I got the barbecue today.
Kroger does have good fried chicken.
Yeah.
Really good. So Denver going to the Las Vegas Raiders. Denver's -5, as we mentioned. Playing really well. Really playing well. Bo Nix is another young lad that's popping
His
off.
name is fucking Bo Nix.
Give me the Broncos.
Do you need to say anything else?
I'm taking the Broncos, too. You
want to take the Raiders because you want the Broncos to lose.
I do. That's exactly what I want, Barry.
Plus, I get 5, so...
So you're on the Raiders? Hard. It's a lot of points at home.
Give me the Raiders.
Yep.
Fuck it.
San Francisco 49ers going to the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers -1.5.
Give me the Niners. They're bound to win one.
Both of these teams have been trying to blow
Yeah,
every
I got
game
the
they've
Niners
been in.
too.
Who did you take, Jameson?
Niners.
I'm taking the Packers.
Yeah, you are. You're going to have like this either massive comeback or you're going to be down by 30.
I don't even care. I do care.
This game is going to be a game of the week.
Arizona Cardinals at the Seattle Seahawks. Pick 'em.
I would like to double shock the Arizona Cardinals.
Man, that's a tough one.
Give me the Cardinals.
Jameson. I'm double shocking the Seahawks.
Yeah, you are.
Philadelphia Eagles at the Los Angeles Rams. Philadelphia -3.
Give me the Eagles.
I will take. Damn. That's going to be a good game, I bet. McVay's such a good coach. Philly is hot. Taking the Rams. Brisket.
Give me the Eagles.
Boy, I truly am on an island big time.
Yeah. A lot of islands. You're basically like Hawaii.
More than likely what'll happen is I'll win half of these, you'll win half of them.
And it'll all equal out in the
But
end.
you never know. This might be the week that I'm shining like a diamond.
Ooh, this is a great game, too.
It is, too. Baltimore Ravens at the L.A. Chargers. That's the Brother Bowl, huh?
Brother Bowl.
Do the McDermotts play each other this week, too? That'd be weird.
Give me the Chargers as a double shock.
Chargers for me.
Jameson and Barry both want the Chargers +3.
This could be that one that you make up.
No,
So it's not split down the middle.
I'm going to take the Chargers as well.
Yeah, you are.
I think they're going to win. I'm going to take them as a live dog. Cool. That's the picks. Dave, we'll get Dave's added in when he sends them to me. Stay tuned. Hi, Dave.
Good luck, Dave.
What's up, Corn Pop?
Hi, Corn Pop. WNBA, haven't had any Corn Pops corners, no WNBA. Real shame.
What happened with Arkansas the other day? Calipari.
Oh, yeah.
He's got
I forgot he was the basketball coach
Yeah.
for Arkansas.
He got the commits from 2 of the top 5 or 7 point guards in the nation, or
Should we
guards in the nation.
The
Class of 2025.
Corn Pops Calipari update? Of course, they're not coming till next year, are they?
Right.
He can recruit, man. I'll give him that. Like, he's got a lot of guys in the NBA that he coached. Well, that's from being from Kentucky, but it looks like it's just continuing. What's next on the list, J-Mo?
Well, Dan, let me take a look. We're back to our beloved, not so beloved, Pacers.
Man, they frustrate me so much. Like, I had to turn the game off last night.
Yeah, luckily I didn't watch it. I even forgot it was on, and I'm like, oh, we're playing the Raptors. It should be an E. Oh!
Pirtle. Pirtle had
Pirtle the Turtle.
30, I think.
Jakob.
Does R.J. Barrett play for them? Right?
Yes.
Yeah, he had 39.
R.J. Barrett used to torch us as a Nick.
I don't know. I don't understand it. It's
They're the worst team in the league.
The Pacers?
No, the Toronto Raptors.
You just hurt my feelings. I was so sad.
Well, We don't. We missing 2 centers. Nimhard.
Yeah, let's get an injury
Neesmith.
update. What's even going on?
Shepherd. Like we went
Miles
from having
last
to.
night.
Why was
didn't
Miles
play
out?
last night
No,
either?
that's why we lost. Why was Miles out? I didn't hear.
A hip, an ankle, a sore knee. I mean, he played 40 minutes the night
Sprained
before.
left interlabia.
It's a Carlisle resting him on the second of a back-to-back that he just played 40 minutes. Maybe. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, I don't know either. It was a bad time to. I think he must have been really hurt, obviously, right? Or it wasn't just a rest day, right?
It very well could have been.
God,
It's the second of a back-to-back. He played 40 minutes.
how old is Miles now?
28?
He's not 30 yet, is he?
Probably not.
We don't really have the luxury to rest people right now, though.
I know.
We
Especially a center.
also don't have the luxury to play our only center in the second of a back-to-back when he just played 40 minutes. This is a long con, man.
Right.
But that's not to excuse the fact that you should have still beat the Raptors. Put the fucking G League out there. I mean,
Yeah, the Raptors suck, man. Like the fact we can't beat
they're
them.
just as injured as we are. They got no Scotty Barnes, right on down the line. No Bruce Brown.
They suck.
Yeah.
Why are we losing to the Raptors?
So you know what's funny about the Raptors this year is that Grady Dick has actually turned because Scotty Barnes has been hurt. Grady Dick is their best player actually over the last since the season started.
Way to slide that one in.
He's turned into I think he averages over 20 a game. I'm not even kidding. This isn't a joke. Grady Dick is turned into a legitimate good player. Is balling, but they are
The dick is balling.
Listen, man, he's a banger. He just
a banger.
He just gets in there. That's all. I mean, he hustles. He finds a way.
He swells up pregame.
Now you're just being nasty.
Just nasty.
You're just being a nasty little bitch now.
He's swole.
He is swole.
He is.
So, was there any? Do we have anything positive? If we don't have anything positive,
I have
to say,
literally what do you have to say positive? Because I went to the Friday. We went to the Heat Pacers game where we had Shepherd, we had Turner, and they played like absolute dog crap.
ass.
Liam and I were like, we basically just sat there like real pouty, and Liam's like,
Yeah.
that's the first game I've been to. We lost, Dad.
Oh, really?
I'm like, ugh.
Uh-oh. I hope that's the first game he's been to this season is a loss. We need to get him to another game that's a gimme. We can't have it.
Gimmies.
Yeah. There are no gimmies.
There's
What
never
is
a
that?
gimme with the Pacers. Gimme?
Gimme.
Huh? Playoffs.
Right.
Yeah, Grady Dick is actually averaging 18.7, 3 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and a steal currently on the season. So he's really, really doing well. Yeah, so
With
Yeah.
buttons entrails hanging from its beak.
Grady
Grady
Dick.
Dick?
The owl?
Grady Dick the owl? Is that
Yeah.
what you named that owl?
100%.
Yeah, that's enough Grady Dick for a night. I'm wore out of it.
I've had enough dick for tonight.
Right. All right. Any more Pacers stuff?
I don't really want to talk about the Pacers.
I don't either. I'm not feeling it. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Pacers.
Get better.
Maturin.
We have 2 more games on this little mini road trip, right? We play
Houston and the Bucks.
Yeah, Houston is 10-5. I think I saw, which is and I've watched them play on League Pass. They're fun to watch. Actually, they're pretty good.
They are 10-5.
They're well coached.
5 wins in a row. Yeah, they got Ime.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, they actually lost one recently.
Their roster is
Lakers are 5 wins in a row.
Their roster is kind of like ours, just from 1 to 13. You're like, yeah, that guy do in a pinch. And then we come home, and we have our next home game is Sunday, I believe.
God, Dallas Mavericks are 11th in the West.
Friday's a cup game in Milwaukee.
Yep. Got to win that.
We do, or we're out of the cup, which whatever. Inaugural cup, we were in the finals. They can't.
At least the only saving grace is we split with Miami. It would have been preferable to have won the cup game, but we didn't. But
Yeah, for
if
sure.
this was the 3-game losing streak,
Yeah.
we'd be super pissed.
Yeah, we probably wouldn't even be potting.
Be selling our tickets.
So just for any Pacers that might happen to stumble across this and listen to it, when you lose, it makes us sad.
Think about how you're affecting the
Extremely
people.
Right. Anyway. Okay, Jameson. What's next, man?
Well, Dan, next is the college football playoff scenarios.
Yeah, they just before you or right after you made this, they dropped the 12 for this week. Want me to read them real quick?
Yeah, let's get into that.
So if the playoffs were to start today, the 4 teams that would get a bye are Oregon, Texas, Miami, and Boise, it looks like.
Yeah, Boise State.
That's crazy. And then here's the 4 games. These would be great, really. BYU and Ohio State, Alabama, Notre Dame, Georgia, Penn State, and Ole Miss, Indiana. That just sounds super entertaining to me. I love how it's going to be. I think this will be a reflection of how it will be usually, where there will be, 9 or 10 of the big elite
Big
schools,
boys.
the big boys, and then you'll have 2 or 3 little sprinkles of
Boise,
BYU, Cinderellas, if you will, like schools that
BYU's in the
Big
Big
12.
12.
Yeah, it's the Big 12, Barry. Like,
yeah.
who's in the Big 12 now?
I don't know. There'll always be a
Nobody.
Big 12 team that makes the playoffs.
Nobody.
So.
Yeah.
Which conference is Colorado in?
Big 12.
Big 12. I think Colorado is going to be the one in this at the end. Now, this is obviously going to change. IU plays Ohio State Saturday. Is that still a noon game?
I think so.
Why? For some reason, they can't
Yeah,
move
it is noon.
Yeah, whatever. The big noon game. It's exciting. I'll be happy to wake up in the morning and have something at noon.
13.5-point dogs.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oof. What do you think happens there?
I think IU gets whooped.
You do?
Yeah, it's a great story, the Hoosiers. Have you looked at the schedule that they played, though?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they have any teams in that schedule that are over 500.
Right, but the only thing I can say is if you would have looked at that schedule at the beginning of the year and said that schedule at the beginning of the year didn't look as weak as it has ended up being.
Agree.
Because Washington was in the national championship game last year.
So was Michigan.
And so was Michigan, exactly. And they played Washington and they played Michigan. So just to repeat my point, if beginning of the year that looks, not so easy, but it turns out that Michigan sucks and Washington sucks.
It's not,
so it has been, I think they played 7 of the worst 8 teams in the Big Ten or something like that. So, a lot of people are calling them a fraud, and that may be so. But the fact of the matter is they played who they had to play, and they've been whooping their ass is the only thing I would say, right?
Agree.
They haven't just been squeaking games out. They've been whooping people's asses.
Yeah. If they happen to win,
yeah.
How far does IU go up that ladder?
Well, then they're getting.
Do they get a bye?
No.
If they win the Big Ten championship game, yes.
They'd have to beat Oregon.
I'm talking next week. Would they be one of the top 4?
Yes,
I say
subject
yes,
to change based on the Indiana-Oregon one.
You'd have to put them over Boise State or Miami.
Whoever wins the Big Ten championship game is going to be one of the top. It's going to get that.
Yes, Ohio State,
bye.
Indiana, or Oregon.
Right.
The other 2 will not.
Right. Those 3 teams are in the running. If Indiana beats Ohio State, I think they're in the 12 no matter what, whether they
100%.
lose to Oregon or not. I think if they lose in a respectable way to Ohio State, they have a puncher's chance of still making the 12 if they beat Purdue. And then,
do they have the list of who's the next?
no. I mean, you got teams.
First team out, Tennessee. Second team out, SMU.
Texas and A&M. SMU is a 1-loss team. SMU beat. Did they beat
Alabama at Notre Dame? God, that'd be so good.
SMU beat BYU, I think, didn't they? Or no? Or BYU beat SMU. One of the things. What did you just say? I'm sorry.
Alabama at Notre Dame if it ended today.
That would be fun.
Be sick.
Notre Dame's been playing really well. Whenever you listen to the talking heads and people like Todd McShay and Russello and the big boys talk about this.
They
list
have
here.
nasty defense.
No, they can't stand that Notre Dame lost to Northern Illinois. It drives people crazy. Like, fucking Northern Illinois, because they'll talk about the quality of the loss, the quality of the wins, and everybody's all butthurt which
They are all SEC loving fools, bro. Like,
well, I guess Northern Illinois. It's not like they beat Notre Dame and then went on to have this great season in the MAC. They've been getting beat by Ball State and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, but
it is a bad loss.
It's a terrible loss.
R.I.P. Mike New.
Yeah, even
coaching-wise, not he didn't die.
Yeah. I didn't know he was a Perry guy, huh?
Yeah, quarterback for Perry.
Oh, that's cool.
4-year starter in Muncie.
How many games did he win at Perry? I wonder.
I don't know.
Perry.
It was a few years.
Perry went through a few years that were rough for football. So that's
50.
Do you guys like this 12-team playoff?
Yeah. 100%.
I love it.
I think it's going to be awesome when we finally get to it.
Too. I wonder over how many days do you think they'll play those 4 first games there? Those 4 first games is going to end up being one of my favorite weekends of the year.
I think it's
is it one day?
It's a Friday night, 3 on Saturday is what I think.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. That's sick.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. You don't care, do you, Barry?
I mean, I might watch it.
You might watch it.
I would definitely be watching.
Sports.
Barry's too cool to like it.
Sports.
Yeah, you're too cool to like it. You're like a teenager sometimes still. 12-team playoff. You're like that blonde-haired guy in Napoleon Dynamite. You know what I'm talking about.
Napoleon?
No, the guy that's like you only see him a couple times, but he's always like
he's like the bully. Give me your freaking tots.
Yeah.
No, that's a different guy.
It's a different guy. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. It's kind of like the jock,
like Chad,
the
or
big
whatever
jock guy of the school. Yeah.
Yeah. So first round, December 20th and 21st, Friday night game. Then a noon 4-8 on Saturday.
Woo, that's spicy.
Quarterfinals, December 31st and January 1st.
Oh my God. New Year's Eve.
Yep. Tuesday night, New Year's Eve, and then Wednesday at 1-5, 8:45. Semifinal. Dang, that's goes all the way to January 20th.
Mm-hmm. That's sexy.
I like it.
So the final is on January 20th now.
January 20th.
That's really dragged out now. So that's bumping up against like 2 or 3. That's in
Super Bowl-ish.
Yeah, those games are like mixing in with the NFL playoffs. What a freaking delicious football soup that's going to be January.
Yeah, so the semifinals are a Thursday night, Friday night.
So that starts. So it's all going to start December 20th. We're going to have these college playoffs just starting in December 20th, and it's just going to NFL regular season ending, the divisional or the wild card rounds, divisional rounds. Oh my God!
Bud.
Oh my God!
It's going to be nice.
It is.
It's a nice.
I'm excited about it this year. Okay, sick. So college football. College football is creeping into my my favorite things list. It's definitely top 5 now.
I've always liked college football. I'm not, for some reason, I'm not a big college basketball.
I know. Me too. I wish college basketball was more important to me than it is now. But
Barry hates college basketball too.
I know.
I hate it so much.
Barry's our college basketball resident expert.
Don.
Barry's not too cool for college basketball.
Don and Randy.
Randy
are the names of the bullies from Napoleon Dynamite.
Is that right?
Don was the blonde-haired guy.
Oh, we got pictures. I love it. Yeah, which one? The blonde-haired one is Don?
Correct.
Yes, you're Don.
Napoleon.
Yeah, I'm gonna start calling you Don when you give me the teenage bullshit attitude about stuff.
Easy,
okay,
Don.
Okay, Don. Sorry, Don. Is that not cool enough for you to talk about? And then what's the other?
I shouldn't be punished because I can't talk about something that I don't know about. I don't watch it. It doesn't mean that I hate it or I hate people but I don't watch it.
I feel like you hate it.
Watch it.
I'd rather just watch another episode of Designated Survivor.
What's that? Oh, no, thank you.
Boo.
Can you hear me?
I can. No.
Stop it.
Technical difficulty.
Talking freaking Don over there.
Don. Yeah. Okay, Don. So we'll quit talking about college football and we'll move on then because, in and out. So let's talk basketball, though. I know you want to talk some Purdue hoops.
Sure.
Yeah, big win over them Crimson Tide.
I watched a little bit of that. So Clayton was at the game?
Yeah.
Looked like he had decent seats too, huh?
Yeah, he's got season tickets.
Oh, he does?
Pretty sure.
Did he graduate from there?
Yeah, and he lives there.
Oh, he's
He lives in
West Lafayette.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
He's
if you ever need a place to crash, Barry, we can hook you up with Nick.
I just need tickets. I don't need a place to crash. I need fucking tickets.
Yeah.
Nick, he's going to need a place
Nick.
to crash too.
Yeah, come on. Give me some Bella Marine tickets.
Break
for
out, break out your Christmas fleece blanket, throw it on the couch, pillow,
Yeah, bud.
trash can by the
only if it's black and gold.
right
Black and yellow, black and yellow.
with a big drum on it.
They're playing tonight at Marquette, down 7. So
Right now,
Ooh.
yeah,
they're down 7.
yeah.
What's the first half, second half?
16 minutes left in the second.
Oh, you pulling it up, JMO?
I'm going to try.
Okay.
I think Purdue's running I want to say a 39-game non-conference winning streak right now
Oh wow.
on the line.
Is Marquette's usually frisky.
Marquette's top.
Marquette's Marquette, right?
Marquette's top 15.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah, up there.
They are 15.
So this is not a surprise that they're down.
At Marquette, no. And they're going to lose one
And
eventually.
they beat Marquette last year at
Yes.
some tournament, didn't they? So
Has IU lost yet?
no.
They're just 3-0,
3-0.
and they've played nobody.
I watched him play.
And they're not playing anybody for the rest
Barry
of the
Barry Drop said they're playing nobody
They're not.
after he tried to argue that Texas A&M
Corpus Christi.
They're really good, man.
All right, well, that's fine. We can move past that
C-squared.
because we don't need to go that deep
C-squared.
into. But
Hello?
Purdue on the schedule has Alabama, Marquette,
Yeah.
Auburn, who's in the top 5,
Yeah.
Texas A&M. Who's
I
in
didn't
the
say
top
your
20.
schedule wasn't better, but you were trying to sell us false goods.
Yeah.
If there's
no.
if there is a separate city name at the end of the college, don't give me the shit that
That
they're
is
pretty
not
good.
correct when it comes to Texas A&M
Corpus Christi.
They have they are the top 3 teams.
They are
in
the
this-
premier.
Can we just say
they are the type of the team that
Southwest
makes the
Sun
tournament
Belt.
and wins. All right, yeah, that's good.
TAC squared? Can we just call him TAC squared, please?
You can call them whatever you want, but that does not
I know what you're saying.
divert from the fact.
But I don't think Mike Woodson would appreciate what you're saying now.
IU just beat South Carolina this
That's a
weekend.
real
That was their
game.
biggest.
SEC.
That is the only Power 5 team that they have on the schedule for their pre-conference.
Right.
The rest
Hey.
of them are all cupcakes.
It's fine.
No toughies. No,
None.
no Kentucky. No Notre
No,
Dame.
zero.
Hey, let's
Zero.
see if we can
No
get,
Butler.
Nothing.
let's see if we can get Corpus Christi on there.
Can
Why?
you go ahead and get that IU schedule pulled up?
Why?
It's like the football schedule.
What's
Worse.
so Purdue's
far
got
worse
a
because
tough
you get
schedule?
to choose your schedule in college basketball. That's IU had to, like Dan said, you had to play in football. You got to play the teams that are scheduled. In basketball, you choose who you play in the pre-conference.
Sort. Yeah.
Mike Woodson took the
They
path.
played
of
Louisville.
Louisville. Fucking
Oh
sucks.
yeah.
Louisville sucks. Louisville has been one of
You're
the worst.
just gonna anybody he says you're just
No,
gonna say they
go
suck.
look at
I
the,
mean, they're
go
not.
look at the.
They're
the-
not Texas A&M Corpus Christi,
Go
but
look-
it is Louisville.
Louisville has been one of the most disastrous college basketball programs for the
Sanctions.
last 5 years. They're like
Sanctions.
horrible. They've won like a combined 4 games in the last 3 years.
I mean,
Oh really?
They're horrible.
Yeah.
I'm talking about 2 and fucking 23 horrible. Louisville. That's not a good.
Louisville,
That's
Louisville.
Chattanooga,
Louisville.
fucking Chattanooga, dude.
Who's playing Chattanooga?
IU.
Yeah.
UT.
Chattanooga.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So Corpus
Didn't
Christi
Terrell
versus-
Owens play for the Chattanooga?
Obviously.
Right, it was football, but
So
No, I think he
IU's
played
got
basketball,
a
too.
semi-tough schedule. Let's just
Terrell
say.
Owens played basketball too. I'm pretty sure.
maybe
So what we're saying is it's kind of tough.
next one.
Hold on. I went to Google something. Miami, Ohio.
Oh,
Mac,
Oh,
baby.
watch
Mac
out!
is
Schedule those
Sam
Mac teams.
That's not a
Houston.
cupcake.
Sam Houston.
Miami, Ohio's not a cupcake.
The Mac is a cupcake.
No, it is not.
UNCG, University of North Carolina.
Miami, Ohio,
Greensburg.
in particular.
Greensboro.
In particular.
Whatever.
Yeah, if
Greensboro.
there's a name after it's a cupcake. We've established if it's a college with an added name, it's a cupcake. That even if it's IU.
IU, Indiana. Indianapolis.
IUI. Exactly. They're not.
Winthrop.
Winthrop.
Who is? Let me ask you this question.
That is a high level. Winthrop
Are they
is
no?
a high
Are they
level.
not in any like tournaments though?
No.
Who is the best Who is the best program that has the name added at the end? I know who you're going to say, and it's not Corpus Christi. Who other than Corpus Christi? You know what I mean? Like, who's the Sam Houston? I don't know.
Does it have to be like a geography? It has to be
like Indiana, Columbus.
A satellite campus.
Who's the best satellite squad?
It'd be a UC team.
Santa Barbara.
Louisville's currently 2-1, by the way.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
So all those
UC
UC schools. Oh, Louisville's 2-1.
2-1.
Santa Barbara's
Cupcake, please.
Let's just go ahead and see who they played if we're going this deep.
I don't. I'd have to look that up, but they're 2-1.
Mm-hmm. IU and Purdue both in the top 20. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Purdue currently 6. IU's currently 16.
Do they play each other once or twice this year?
Twice.
Home and away?
It's protected. Yes.
It's protected.
It is a protective 2-game rivalry.
It's like a national monument, kind of like
There
a
was-
landmark.
There was one year that when the Big Ten years ago started adding teams, and you couldn't play everybody twice.
Right. I remember.
There was one year that Purdue was only scheduled to play Indiana once, and they scheduled a non-conference matchup
That's good.
at Market Square Arena or whatever, Fieldhouse, whatever it was.
Yeah. They used to have that Indiana, Butler, Notre Dame, Purdue. Remember that? Or am I imagining that? Was it?
Crossroads.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
they
fun.
did have that. University of Calgary win for the Louisville Cardinals.
Oh, that's what that counts as one. I mean, that like counts towards your
Hold
NCAA
on.
tournament
that
resume.
that was preseason.
Okay,
that was
God,
preseason.
dear Lord.
See.
I mean, we got Canadians coming in here now.
See.
Wait a minute.
The next one
Are you
was
telling me
Young
Cal-
Harris College and Spalding. Don't know who the hell either of those are.
Is that Spalding with
That's
a
their
U?
wins.
No, Spalding like the golf ball. Morehead State
Basketball.
win, lost to Tennessee, beat Bellarmine.
Oh, Longhorns. Who's the first one?
So IU is in a tournament. They're in the Bahamas.
And who
Battle
do they
for
play
Atlantis.
first? One of those
Louisville.
teams. Okay.
Louisville.
And then who's after that?
Ooh, yeah.
I think it depends, doesn't it?
Yeah. But
See,
who could it be?
we're
So
playing
there could be.
some
There
big-
could be.
playing
There
some
could be
big
a.
boys.
But Purdue has NC State, and if they win that, they'll either play the winner or loser of BYU, and
Who's
they're in
who's the powerhouses in the Big Ten this year?
Purdue and IU.
Is that right? Are they the two top teams?
Yes.
That's awesome. That's fun. That'll be fun to watch go down.
Izzo's Izzo.
When's the last time IU won the Big Ten basketball championship?
It's been a minute.
Regular season?
Yeah, regular season.
No clue.
Can't find who's in the battle for Atlantis.
Well, that's good. That's that's always good when both Purdue and IU are. Purdue's been the only good one for years now, but your unicorn's gone. We'll see how the team, the culture, your
They
heat.
moved up to the culture's fine.
I watched that
Your heat
Purdue.
culture.
I've turned the Purdue Alabama game on my phone at the Pacer game because the Pacers weren't worth fucking watching, and Purdue played well, but Alabama couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Like they were missing threes from everywhere.
They came out hot in the second half.
Yeah,
I
at the
mean,
end
they
of the
did-
second half, they couldn't hit anything.
No, and then
like
they
in-
cooled off again.
Yeah, they.
But that's Alabama's bread and butter.
Yeah, they're a 3-point shooting machine.
And if they can't hit those threes,
Fact.
then
Live by them, die by
Right.
them. Yeah, that's how the
is it
Pacers
good
are.
defense or they're just not? I don't know.
It wasn't. It was a lot of open threes they missed, is what I saw. But I mean, whatever. Maybe they're tired.
Seems like Purdue usually plays in that big.
Plus, it was Mackey Arena, and that's
Maui
worth
tournament.
5 points right there.
Yeah, I don't.
They're
I
only
can't-
playing in a small San Diego tournament this year.
Why aren't they doing the Maui
It's just cyclical.
burnout?
Yeah. So, Louisville, Indiana, and then it's West Virginia, Gonzaga. So winners play the winners, losers play. So they'll get West Virginia or Gonzaga.
Ooh,
So that's a tier 1 game.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that would be. Then
Yeah.
Oklahoma, Providence, Davidson, Arizona are the other. There's 8
Ooh.
teams in it. So,
That's,
I mean, they have a chance
I'd love
play
to see him
some
have to
good-
play Gonzaga because then that's a measuring stick. You can see where you're really at. You see if you're like a fraud or if you're got some work to do, or maybe you're like, ooh, we've got something here. The kid who transferred from Arizona is, man, I had never seen him play till I turned on the TV and watched him play against South Carolina. I was like, oh my God, who's this guy?
He's a big man.
I texted Barry. I'm like, this guy's an NBA player. He's
a 7-foot man.
He'll play in the NBA.
7 foot, 248.
Yeah, I like this. This is an NBA guy.
Right, he's like a very less athletic Zion, with a probably 2-3 more inches.
Kind of reminded
the rich man's Oscar Sheboy.
Yes,
he reminds me like of a poor man's. The way he plays reminded me of Patrick Ewing, like just how his body looks when he plays. You know what I mean?
easy IU fan.
He can't score like Patrick Ewing.
No.
I mean, he's more of
Whoa,
he's
settle
more,
down.
He's
Don't.
more of a Moses Malone.
Okay.
Good for 12 rebounds a game, but
Yeah.
be lucky to get you 8
Does
points.
he? I didn't. Does he have an outside shot at all?
No.
No. He's the inside guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's your rebound machine.
He's there. Yeah. So Sheboy's a good comp then, probably.
He's
actually.
been. I always listen to the local guys in the morning on the way to school, and he's been averaging a ton of blocks, is what they were talking about, like almost triple what he was averaging in Arizona.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Illinois looks like they're going to be good too.
Please.
Just saying.
They just cracked the top 25.
Yeah,
I
they're
believe.
25.
24.
Purdue 6, Wisconsin is 19th, IU is
Wisconsin
16.
boat raced Arizona.
Rutgers 24. Rutgers just brought in like a ton of talent, didn't they?
They got 2 one-and-done lottery picks on the
Oh,
team right
really?
now.
Yeah.
Ace Baldwin and somebody else. I mean, 2 top
A kid named Ace.
Ace Baldwin.
You know
if
you're
you
gonna
play basketball and your name's Ace.
Yeah.
come
You know
on.
you're gonna have a good year when you get a kid named Ace.
Odds are Ace can shoot.
Yeah. When you name a kid Ace, you're really swinging for the fences.
Yeah, agree.
What about Champ?
Sure.
That's
Champ
even,
Bailey?
That's even in Champ. You got one choice. Ace, you can go a few different ways.
Card
Champ,
player.
you
Yeah.
got one chance only.
Right.
Your name is Champ.
Ace.
You better make me a champion.
Ace. Ace is like yeah, never mind. That's gonna be a weird rabbit hole.
Plays for the Helpful Hardware Man.
I was gonna make a 90210 reference, and then I'm not going to.
Yeah, don't do that.
No.
Don't disparage 90210.
What was the
Melrose
the
Place.
rebel guy's name? Dylan.
Dylan.
Yeah, like aces aces turn out like Dylan, or they become really great sports.
David Silver.
Yeah. I don't know who David Silver is.
He was 90210 guy.
He was started out real clean,
Yeah.
but then he became a bad boy.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
On the show or in real life?
Turned into a
On
baddie.
the show.
I didn't actually watch that show very much. I don't know the ins and outs of it. But
You're a Melrose Place guy.
I didn't watch any of those shows. I didn't watch TV back then. We've talked about this.
I was more of a Melrose Place guy. Heather Locklear. Come on.
Ooh. Saucy.
Very saucy. So, what else on your boilers?
I'm good.
Okay. Now it leads us back to our original debate, which you were dying to get out.
DQ.
DQ, Culver's, Handels for Danny Ritters.
And
Yeah.
E is other.
Ritters.
Yes, E for other.
I mean,
Like
at least in this area,
A&W, something
yeah.
like that, you know.
you don't think
The
that
Shake Shack.
the
or
Ritter's custard is not better than all of those ice creams? I mean, Culver's custard is good, but it's not better.
Have
than
you been to
Ritter's.
Handels?
That's a good question, man. I want to say yes. I have not been to the Handles that we have.
That's like
but
a Baskin Robbins.
I think
though.
I've been there in
Not a chance.
other places.
There's not that many of them.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I've been there somewhere in Florida-ish.
I don't know that they have Handels in Florida.
How dare you?
Noblesville.
Now, Handles, I think, is a Florida thing, isn't it not?
I don't believe so.
Can you look that up?
If I'm going to get ice cream, I'm going to the DQ.
Yeah.
Where's the nearest DQ? That's it. Boom.
We eat a lot of DQ. Like, we would always get DQ on our way home from French Lick. Like, that was a ritual. On the way home, we'd stop at the French Lick DQ, get banana split blizzards. So, as far as this list goes, I think in a vacuum and like a niche, like what is the best quality ice cream on this list? It's Ritter's. But like, what am I gonna go to more often? Like, what's the big boy on the block? The most consistent deliciousness? It's a Dairy Queen Blizzard.
Dairy Queen is better quality-wise than
Nah.
Ritter's. If you're talking about
Easy.
quality, you're going to Handels.
It's kind of apples oranges.
Yes.
It's kind of apples oranges.
Danny's clearly never had Handels.
Maybe.
The flavors you can get at Handels are so fire.
I mean, can we agree that?
I know I'm going to catch.
Can we agree that Culver's is number 4 on the list?
I'm going to catch shit for saying this. I know this before I even say it, because it's going to sound. You guys are going. It's going to sound snobby or whatever. But I prefer gelato over ice cream. Anyway, we don't have a proper gelato place around here, so I see a very stupid face.
I mean, the best ice cream place in the.
What was the guy's name on?
Don.
I just got donned by.
So
Barry,
when we go to Larry's in St. Pete Beach,
oh my God, that's so good.
you get gelato because they have it.
No.
Yeah, so shut the fuck. You don't prefer
So
gelato.
are we-
That's
I
the
do.
That's the dumbest shit. Then why would you not get it at Larry's?
Like when I buy ice cream for at home,
Ice cream.
I buy gelato. I buy the Talente. The Talente.
Talente's good.
It's amazing.
It's good.
But see, you put me. That's a weird place to put me in that question because it's kind of. It's not like it's Larry's.
Larry's is the best ice cream
I'm getting
place
chocolate
there is.
peanut butter, so
Barry's
shut your face.
Never been there, but there's only one Larry's. It's in St. Pete.
I wouldn't dare order gelato at Larry's.
Yeah, I'd fucking smack you.
Right. I would smack myself.
Yeah.
But if I'm given a choice in other circumstances, I'm probably picking the gelato. It's
What about a sherbet? Or a sorbet?
Cleanse the palate. The sorbet.
A sorbet, if you prefer.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of gelatos are sorbets.
God, I'm looking at Handels' website and I just want to go eat
Yeah.
ice cream.
I like that place over by the mall where they fold it on like a
Cold Stone Creamery.
Yeah, that's super cracky because I'll fold in some peanut butter and some crushed nuts. Yeah.
Yeah, bud, get in there on that.
I'll mushroom stamp your face.
Yeah, you will.
So for me, Culver's is number 4 on the ice cream list.
Yeah, I
But
agree with that.
If we're gonna talk about going there for food,
None of these are bad.
Oh, for food, Culver's is.
we're throwing out all of the others except
Oh.
for DQ and Culver's, right?
Culver's is way better than
Their food is way
Right.
better. It's not even
the
close.
Butterburgers are.
Yeah.
Wisconsin cheese curds.
Ooh, Barry.
Mhm.
Stop.
I like their crinkle fries too. Their onion rings are incredible. Their onion rings are probably the best out of all those things you just listed.
They're not better than cheese curds. Don't you ever say shit like that again.
Well, they most certainly are.
No.
Hey,
No.
Chunky Monkey, they are.
Blueberry cheesecake chunk ice cream at Handels. Feel free to go get you
Is that
some.
deliciousness?
Man.
I lean towards the peanut butter and chocolate.
Okay. They have a Buckeye ice cream.
So good. I like the sound of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe I haven't been to Handles. I'll try Handles. I don't
Yeah.
know.
The line at
I'll
Handels
report back.
gets outrageous.
I'll do some research. I'll go during the day when everybody's.
I like a
working
good
school.
coffee ice cream too. I don't know if you will partake.
Sure, why not? I like
It's got nuts in it. Pistachios, maybe.
They have a chocolate peanut butter brownie ice cream at Handels.
Speaking of peanut butter brownies, I went to Long's yesterday, and they had a brownie with walnuts in it, but it had a peanut butter icing on it.
Ooh,
It
wow.
was so good, dude. I ate it. That's what I ate on the way home. Like, I was just.
We got in a debate at work: cake or brownies?
Oh,
Brownies.
cake.
Brownies, 100%.
I don't know.
Brownies did win, by the way.
I love them both so much.
Do you
What
like?
was they always do that at the Pacers game? They ask the
That's like
players cookies, cakes, or or what is the other one?
Yeah.
Brownies, maybe?
Brownies.
Pie.
Pie? Oh, give me a pie. any
No,
day.
no.
Over brownies. Yes.
Brownies are like my favorite dessert. Period.
I like brownies too. I like cupcake. I would pick cupcakes before actual cake, though.
Yeah, just like
It's
that.
more- it's a more
just
controlled,
Like that IU
delicious-
basketball schedule, bro.
Yeah.
Pick those cupcakes.
Yeah.
I don't like. I'm
That's
not a big
soft.
icing person.
It depends on the icing.
Katie, carrot cake icing.
A little buttercream.
Katie's carrot cake. That's a real tongue twister. Katie's carrot cake icing is pretty damn good.
Katie's carrot cake kicks ass.
Katie's carrot cake kicks ass. Over. Yeah. Barry, over.
Oh man. Yeah.
Guys, I think Barry's asleep.
So-
Let's get the marker.
Brownies.
Over.
Do you take the outside edge or the middle?
Edge. Corner edge. But I love a middle too, man.
Right.
Middle gets sloppy if there's icing
Well, I
on it.
mean, let's get real. I'm taking
half
I'm
sheet.
I'm a new brownie fan. I'm taking at least 4 out of that shit.
Sadie will make brownies sometimes. She's like, where do you want it? And I'm just like, slice all the way across and just take that. I'm like, I'm going to take this.
Right.
I want the middle
I want
and
a
the
full
edges.
strip.
Go ahead
And then when the edges is all that's left at the end of the night, give me that edge. It's all good.
A crispy corner edge
It's just a snack.
First day corner edge is my favorite.
Yeah.
But after
Warm
first day, give me center.
Still like kind of chewy and crispy.
Next day, I'm going more center. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
That's
I'll cut a whole slab out, and then my kids will call me a big back. And
Big back?
Big back.
Was that like a big back gorilla?
Yeah, like you have a big back because you're
Yeah.
hefty. Hey, what's up, big back? They call me that all the
That's
time.
a funny thing to call it.
What's up, floor tech?
Right.
Big back.
Hey, big back.
Man, you're such a big back. Okay.
Okay. But you can't say anything because you've got brownie breath.
Don't care.
So what did anything definitively win there? It didn't, did it? We
Handels.
just ended up talking about brownies.
Handles
did not
won.
win.
I beg to differ. I mean, I think
Handels
Handels
did not
been
win.
eliminated.
I mean, did you
Handels
both
was
vote
not
for
eliminated.
Did you vote for Handels?
No.
Yeah, thank you. Handels did not win. Stump hard. over
Definitely Gelato did not win.
there. I know. I preemptively said you guys.
You're basically Nancy Pelosi.
Or whatever. That's like I'm about to.
Where do you get the best gelato then?
Nowhere.
Do you not remember,
There's
like,
not a
got to
good
buy
gelato.
it at the grocery store.
During COVID, when
At fresh,
tons
fresh
of people
time.
were laid off, and they like did an interview, and she opened up her freezer and had like just piles of like $100 ice cream.
Oh,
She
really?
was showing off. I'm like, oh man, you just
Jenny's ice cream is pretty good. You ever get that?
no.
Oh man, that's out of that started in Nashville.
Jenny
Jenny's.
Creed?
No, Jenny's.
Indiana or Tennessee?
Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah, Jenny's. So good. Brown butter ice cream. It's at Kroger. You'll see it. Jenny. Look for Jenny's. Try. Find one. Try it. You'll thank me. Super buttery.
I just get the big, huge pails.
Yeah, the Kroger brand. It
Yeah.
doesn't even have a brand. It's just cookies and cream.
Yeah, remember Mom would buy those.
Neapolitan.
Oh, I mean, it's fucking ice cream, bro.
Neapolitan.
Right.
Neapolitan was
We
killer.
rock the milkshakes a lot.
Cookies and cream,
Let's
bro.
make up a milkshake. Whatever. Cookies and cream, chocolate, Neapolitan. Get some
Yeah.
milk.
Remember
Put it in the
Spumoni
blender.
at Lotus Garden?
Yeah.
Yum. I love Spumoni. You ever get Spumoni?
Spumoni is a iron skillet thing.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
No,
Chunks
no.
of
Where is Spumoni?
Spumoni was Lotus Garden.
Lotus Garden? I always had.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Little chunks of peppermint.
Yeah.
So I mean, Handles won.
No. I say Dairy Queen won. I vote Dairy Queen.
We
Barry?
got to get Dave's pick. So
Okay, we'll wait to see what Dave says. Dave will say something.
Some random
stupid Tampa
Florida.
Bay thing.
Oh, what's the place in Old Town Greenwood?
Yeah, I love that place.
The
though.
place is good too. I mean, we're talking
Mrs.
ice-
Curls.
Mrs. Curls.
They did away with the peanut butter dip cones, which I'm like, you fuck off. Like,
Really?
wow.
Did they? Did you
They did.
did you like get mad at
I
the
did.
window?
I got shitty. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Can you get a manager?
Yeah.
Did you go full Karen? Can I see a manager, please?
I'm pretty sure the owner manager is in prison, so they can't.
I'm sure it's probably sold in different owners by now.
No, it's
yes.
still his wife.
Okay,
God
dude,
bless
no.
her soul. I mean,
Yeah, God-
we should support that. I mean, don't punish this poor woman.
Did he go to prison?
I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah. I wasn't going to bring that up, but
Yeah. Well, the end.
Sponsored by Mrs. Curls.
No, it's not. We're not using the Mrs. Curl sponsor.
All right. Bastard.
Damn it, we just ruined that one.
Yeah. Good job, Barry.
They're in other. They're not like Ritters.
Other.
They're right by the amphitheater, and that's pretty
Ritters.
cool.
Ritters
I
is so
mean,
good. Get on board with Ritters.
I like Ritters.
Okay.
The chocolate peanut butter
What,
mountain. I
anything.
think is what it's called. No nuts though. Just the chocolate syrup peanut
I
butter.
like
syrup.
I think it's butter pecan. I love their butter pecan. Anything chocolate there is great.
What was the old frozen yogurt place called? Remember
TCBY.
Boo.
that one? Thank
I didn't like
the
that
country's
place.
best yogurt.
It wasn't. It was not.
I worked there in high school.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I did because my buddy and I would always like We would love it when the fresh whipped creams would come in.
Whippets.
Yeah, we just freaking ruin basically.
I was thinking, can you order those online, like to your house?
Probably.
Crackers and whippets.
I doubt you can order nitrous like that.
Huh? That'd be fun to like order some crackers for widespread panic.
Crackers,
or like
used to come in like little CO2 things of
whippets.
nitrous.
Yeah, you felt like it. The crackers, the thing that pops fills the balloon. Just kidding, of course.
right?
I mean hypothetically.
We're talking about 1998. So
back in 98. All right, are we done with ice cream? I mean, we're never done with ice cream, but are we done talking about it? What pecan pie? We'll talk pies at cafeterias. That's its own discussion, I think, because you've got your meringues, you've got your
fruits,
chocolate,
your nuts,
the chocolate pudding pies, the strawberry pies, the pecan
peanut butter
pies, peach, apple, cherries. The berry pies.
My God, you can.
What? You can order them?
Mm-hmm.
How much are they?
Please hold. Get a 96 pack for
hell yeah,
$58.
That's cheap.
That is.
We should do whippets while we're potting.
50 cents a whippet?
Cream chargers, yeah.
50 cents a whippet?
How would we get
what is
those?
that, a 30-second?
We'd have to drive, though. You couldn't probably fly with those. That'd probably be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Sir, did you seriously try to put 96 pack of
Why
whip?
do you have all these whipped cream
Because
things?
they're, like, pressurized.
We work for Handels.
Right. We work for Floortech.
Oh, man.
No, I mean, Handels. We work for Handels, sir. We work for TCBY.
Yes. We're bringing it back.
We're corporate.
There was a second.
It's wing break, motherfuckers.
I'm
We're just going to wing break.
Wing break, baby.
COO of Handels.
She was kind of a bitch, but she was smart.
Oh, you're talking about Seep?
Wing break.
Wing break. Corso. Man. Yeah. That Corso story was great. But now I see him on TV and I think about Seep. All right, ice cream done. So what's the last thing on your list there?
Barry's deep dark.
That's the last
thoughts.
thing.
Yeah. Barry, just go with your deepest, darkest
Well, I just,
thoughts.
before we started, wrote down this day in history who died.
Oh, we could do that.
Yeah.
So we're going reverse chronological.
Okay. Oh, first.
Oldest first.
There's only 3 on the list. It was
Okay.
very slim pickings for
Okay.
today. You think
Today's
there'd be
not
more,
a big day.
Not a big death day.
Yeah, there'd
That's
be
good.
more people
That's
that
good.
died on a particular day, but there will be as we get older, I think.
Yeah.
It'll fill.
It'll fill.
Yana Novotná,
Is she a gymnast of some sort?
close.
Swimmer.
Tennis.
Correct.
Yeah, good job, Jamie.
2017, age 49, cancer.
R.I.P. Yana.
That sucks.
In 1983, Charles Manson, or not 1983, at the age of 83, Charles Manson.
What year? This was recently. He died.
2017.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Charles.
Chuck Manson. Real gem, that one.
Crazy.
And the first one that I found in 1703, it just said Paris, prisoner, man in the iron mask.
Oh, that guy.
That guy. That's all it said.
Can you imagine
Who is the man in the
having
iron
to
mask?
wear an iron mask all the time?
And then you make a Who Died in History from
Think how
1703.
stank that mask probably got. Now, they didn't clean it. They didn't clean that mask. It was all molded.
Correct.
Your
And-
face was basically stuck to it.
Yeah, and
It would
he probably
never
his
come off.
facial hair probably got so matted in there.
How about itchy would that be?
Yeah.
Do you grow
Could be
facial hair?
I mean, I shaved. I shaved yesterday, but I do grow facial hair.
You didn't shave your stash.
I didn't. Yeah, I did. Did I miss the spot? I did feel a little rough right there.
Go home and
Did I
clean
miss
that
the
up,
spot?
bro.
Huh?
Go home and clean that up.
Yeah.
Please. You're embarrassing
Hey,
yourself.
why don't you two worry about your own weak ass faces?
We're too worried about our fucking scrotum, bro.
I know.
Sure.
Easy, Don. Worry about.
Just for the record, I don't use the same razor that I use on my face that I use on my balls. So.
Okay.
Oh, that was.
Oh yeah, you have a separate ball razor.
Yes,
sure.
The ball razor's in the shower. The
Right,
face
that ball razor is
razor's
going
in
right
the-
from your dick to your mouth. You probably clean it off with your tongue.
Oh, God.
A razor on the tongue.
God, that
I
just
don't
made my
know.
mouth hurt thinking about that.
Well, you go reverse. You go reverse on the blade. You don't go with the blade when you cat clean it.
My ball razor.
I don't know what's going on over there at your house. You both. I had no idea I was sitting with a couple of shorn scrotums.
Yeah, why not?
Wow. You guys are all over there glistening balls. Weirdos.
Peeling it off the side of your leg.
Right. It seems like a lot of maintenance to keep them shorn. Because I mean, I've shorn my scrotum before. It gets itchy like day 1 or 2 after the shaving. No?
Just start waxing that thing, bud.
I'm going with my standard short man cut.
You have a good manscaper?
Yeah, I do. I like it a lot. Anyway, this podcast has digressed to manscaping.
Yeah.
So, any other sports thoughts or anything?
Deep dark thoughts from Barry?
Yeah, Barry.
We haven't had your...
Any good conspiracies or dark? Have you been on any good adventures lately?
Flatland Cavalry was a pretty
That
good
was
show.
a killer show.
A week ago Thursday.
Really surprising.
That was a good adventure.
Spontaneous concert. They were like a country band that was like, listen, we're a country band, but we're going to be a little different. So I don't even know how to explain it.
Sounds great.
They were good. Didn't you think it? I was.
Yeah, they were good.
Pleasantly surprised.
They had a fiddle player in the band.
If you're going to play in Texas, they were from Texas.
You got to have a fiddle in the
And
band.
he was good too, though. They had the guy that was the lead singer was a front man. He was like a natural born entertainer front man. So it was good. It was excellent.
He
And
had
their
a
fiddle
pretty
player
cool
was
goose-
excellent.
Goose stash going on.
He did.
Sick. Sick. Enough said.
Yeah.
The details of my life are quite inconsequential.
Yes.
Do
go on.
well. Where do I begin?
Go.
Go.
You begin wherever
Just
you
the
feel.
Dr. Evil speech.
Yeah, my mother was a French prostitute with web
My
feet.
father was a constantly self-approving lingerie owner from Belgium. My mother was a French prostitute named Chloe with webbed feet.
Webbed feet. As you both know, I have met someone with a webbed foot in my life.
A relentlessly self-approving lingerie owner from Belgium with low-grade narcolepsy and a penchant for buggery.
What's narcolepsy? Not
You just
stealing.
fall asleep.
Yeah, falling asleep
Oh, I'm thinking
uncontrollably.
of kleptomania.
Yeah, that's stealing.
Kleptomania. That was like my.
My
7th
father would
grade.
womanize. He would drink.
We don't need the Dr. Evil life story.
Go ahead. A couple more lines. What would he do
He would
after he
make
drank?
outrageous claims.
Yes.
Like he invented the question mark.
Yes. What's your favorite punctuation?
Sometimes he would accuse chestnuts of being lazy.
Lazy.
Favorite punctuation mark is easily the exclamation point.
Really?
Yeah.
In the spring, we would make meat helmets.
I think I'm a colon or semicolon guy.
You are kind of a colon.
Yeah.
Barry is all about the apostrophe.
Is that true?
Apostrophe?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Your favorite, what was it?
Punctuation.
Punctuation.
You are a journalist major. You should have a
Properly
favorite.
placed. I mean,
Properly placed.
if
An
you're
apostrophe.
sending if you're sending a
possesses
text
the
message
shit
and you're
out of it.
saying I won't go with you, are you putting WONT or WON apostrophe T?
Oh. Won't should be no apostrophe.
No, it is, but
Will not. Would not. Or is that short for would not?
either one.
Anytime you're combining two words,
Wouldn't.
you should have the apostrophe.
Yeah. But is won't even a real word? Is it even a real combined word?
Yes.
I don't know.
I won't go with you.
This
I
is
will
a
not
horrible
go with you.
discussion.
I would not go
And
with
I'm
you.
sorry that I said the word punctuation to both of you.
Yeah, you did that.
Go Hoosiers. Go Boilers. Go Cupcakes.
Cupcake schedules for all, baby.
Who? Anybody have any other closing thoughts before we end? I don't think I do.
I don't either. No.
Let's get some Pacer dubs. Barry and I are going to probably do some live reporting. Jameson, if you're in town as well, maybe do a double Colts Pacers Sunday.
I will not be.
Where are you going to be? Nashville?
Knoxville, Nashville this weekend.
Is that the CPO meetup?
I'm going to text him at some point.
Mm-hmm. That's that tournament, though.
It's not a tournament; it's just regular season game.
Before we go, any soccer? Anything important happened in the soccer world? I know, aren't they on a club break?
Club break.
The U.S. won.
U.S. won, advanced to the semifinals of the Nation League. They actually look good.
New coach is working out so far.
So far, so good. Pulisic looked like a beast last night.
Yeah. Nice.
Your niece was in the Indy Star today for being one of the up-and-coming sophomores
Baller!
in the state of Indiana.
Wanna be a baller.
And then she was super hyped today as well for jumping, let me get the exact, 27.4 inches on the vert. She's in the top 7 girls in the high school.
On
Big
vert.
day for her.
Has she thought about trying long jump and track and field?
No.
That'd be cool.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
Yeah. All right. So Dairy Queen wins, going away.
Handels.
IU is dominant.
Cupcake.
And the Pacers are like Jekyl and Hyde.
Yeah.
And Anthony Richardson equals Josh Allen.
Why did it take
Greater
2
than.
hours to do all that?
Yeah.
Greater than.
Could have done it in
Josh Allen.
35 seconds.
Summary.
Yeah.
And quote.
And goodbye.
Out.